So I can officially say that my favorite never Trumper client has been Redpilled. The straw that broke the camel's back was Kamala Harris trying to politicize the disaster that just hit Florida. And it's always the same thing. Trump is this, Trump is that, he's a racist, he's a misogynist, all this other nonsense. And recently, of course, the question has been now, why are you voting for Kamala? And I don't want you to talk about Trump. I want to know specifically what are her policies that you like that you're voting for. And I can never get a solid answer out of that. I'm like, okay, is the economy better now than it was under Trump? It's always the same. Yeah, it's better. How? And what metric? You're paying more out of pocket. You're paying more for energy. You're paying more for gas to and from. You're paying more for your groceries. Your rent is higher. Home ownership is down because the interest rates are so high. The real wages and the real income have declined under Biden. The middle class is suffering. I asked, she was the border czar. How did she do? 10 million illegal immigrants into the country. And those are only the ones that we know of. Fentanyl exposure is at an all-time high. They even start to tell you things like violence and crime and et cetera, is down. And then you find out that they changed the way that they are reported. And for the past few years, the major cities haven't been reporting their crime. Then rely on Trump's position when it comes to women's reproductive rights, which is just a fancy way of saying we want to kill babies. Of course, I always hear about Project 2025, which once again, I had to show him Project 2025 is not even a Trump thing. It was always, no matter what, I ask about Harris, I ask about Harris's policies. Everything always leads right back to what Trump has done or what Trump hasn't done or what he thinks they're going to do. You know what I mean? So today, when he asked me, I had this clip ready for him. Check this out.
I am actually not a Trump fan. I think that he is narcissistic, he's egotistical, he's cruel. I don't like the way that he treats people. However, when I heard that Biden was no longer going to run, I was so hopeful that we would have a stand-up person to represent our country. And it's not Kamala. One of our family members was talking to us about how he chose his surgeon. And he chose a very narcissistic surgeon who is very good at what he does. He said that he ended up making this choice not because he was kind, but because he was too egotistical to let himself fail on a life-threatening surgery. And I feel that way about Trump. I feel like even though he is narcissistic, I feel like he is too egotistical not to protect our country, and protection is what we need right now and in the world that we're living in.
It's not that I'm even voting for Trump or that I'm voting against Kamala. It's simply I'm voting for America. I'm voting for American ideals. I'm voting for the person who I believe will help our country. See, Kamala campaigns all the time on our economy is great. Our country is great. Me and Joe Biden did a great job for these past 4 years. And then in the next breath, she's saying, well, as soon as I get put into office, I'll fix everything. If everything's great, what are you fixing? See, they like to pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. We know that things are terrible right now. And it would be really silly to sit there and think that the person who has caused the issue is going to be the one to fix it. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, if you don't care, like, follow, and share, because I'm pretty sure we're being shadow banned. So I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.